This. Girl, I don't give a fuck about your mama. On myself. Hey, yo, you know what the fuck going on? What's up, y'all?
Yeah, I don't like that. Rewind, reboot. Yeah, get me so nervous.
Hey, yo, you know what the fuck going on? Hi, guys. Thank you for your patience. I have been. So, just to make you aware, okay? Real quick before we hop into it, I've been doing my research on Project 2025. Yikes. You gotta laugh to keep from crying, because I don't want to waste my vote, y'all. Because it's like, what did Rosa Parks sit down on the bus for? You know what I mean? Like, they all fought for something. So it's like, why waste my vote? But it's like, what's the vote for? You know?
Neither care about black people.
But I'ma pray. I'm not gonna tell y'all who I'm voting for. I'm gonna just keep it a mystery until we go, because I gotta pick one. I gotta pick some. I'm not gonna waste my vote, but they're both trash anyway. So the topic of the video, the people who play with your intelligence. This happens to me a lot, but I'm not gonna lie, I understand it. I understand it. I come off very excitable.
And a lot of miserable people won't like it. That's why they think I'm slow.
I can see how it could be misconstrued and how my character can be misinterpreted. I can see it. But that doesn't mean that there's nothing going on up here. Okay? And people tend to think that a lot. They think just because I'm smiling a lot or I'm laughing a lot that I'm slow.
I was like digging in my nose, but not really.
Anyway, so I like to chill. I like to relax. And I just really feel like a lot of people should stop taking kind-hearted, relaxed people as unintelligent. Like, it really shocks people when they actually give me a chance and they converse with me. They be like startled like a motherfucker. Like, they be like, oh shit. Like, and I be like, yeah, take it in. Because it's like they be startled. They didn't know that I'm that wise, or I used a certain vocabulary. Like, I mean, it's just a lot for people to take in, I guess, because when they look at me, they only look at surface level. They don't realize how deep I am. And I really try to fade back in the background, you know? So I guess that's my fault. I don't really be trying to put myself out there. Like, people be noticing me before I notice them. And I don't know. It's something I'm trying to change, though. It's, really just, like, disturbs my whole piece, though, is when it's people that I've known for a very long time and they try to play me.
Family, friends, all they ass.
They'll try to play with my character like I'm not who I say I am. like I'm not clever, like I'm not smart, like I'm not creative. They'll try to do that with my talents as well. Just dumb it down so they don't have to admit that I'm intelligent.
For example.
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me get you a situation. All right, so one of the situations that occur with me when I start peeping the shit is I was at a family dinner at my grandma's house. And I was meeting a friend that was a friend of my cousin's or whatever. He introduced himself. And we started to have a conversation. And as we're talking, as you know, I'm giggling him out them drawers.
Niggas be easy.
As we're talking, he's sitting over there looking at my cousin like with the shock face. Like, oh, you ain't tell me she was smart. Like, you ain't tell me like she was this and that.
Cause this nigga was going around like, telling people I was dumb.
People would literally spread around that I'm dumb. Like, to make themselves feel better. Or they'll put me in certain situations where I've never been in certain situations before. And I gotta think on my feet. I might not make the best decision right there. And all of a sudden, oh, you did that. Oh, she ain't that smart. She ain't that smart. Won't you angle your head up a little bit so I can yank my dick out your mouth? Like, seriously, like, it's not that serious. Or the people, like, they feel like if they're smarter than me, they could feel better about themselves. And then when I go ahead and I crack that egg and I show them the realization that they're not smarter than me.
Like, no one's dumb here, Buki.
And that I don't even be trying to. Like, I just be chilling. But people be forcing me. Like, they be forcing me to have to clown them. And then when you clown them, all of a sudden, oh, you think you're better than somebody. You're so full of yourself. Oh, you overly cocky. Like, I think none of that. You think that. Self-projection, babe. It's a thing. Like, bro, it's a lot. But a lot of people try to diminish my intelligence, my skill, my talent. They'll try to diminish it because they can't really say how they really feel. It'll like burn them up inside. I don't know, because then they'll force them to have to look at themselves. They can't really say it. Like, they can't just tell me that I'm smart and mean it without no type of jealousy or hating intent behind it. And you sitting there, you actually using your intelligence to think and not just go with the herd and follow the mindset of everybody else. They're going to call you weird. They're going to make you feel like an outcast because you don't want to think how they think. You don't want to just sit there and do what everybody else does. You want to sit there and want different from yourself. You will be considered weird because they think like that, because they all think the same. They all want the same thing, or they all dress the same. They all toting a gun the same in the picture. Whatever. You being different, you're going to automatically be an outcast, and that's in any aspect. Like, if everybody's purple and you walk in red, they're going to make you an outcast. They just can't celebrate you together because it forces them to look at themselves and be like, damn, maybe I am a follower. Maybe she's not that weird. Maybe she actually do use critical thinking skills. Maybe, you know? And this is not like a diss to anybody who do those things. I'm sure you enjoy it. So this is not a diss to you. I'm just like, for my black sheep out there, for those who have always been considered the misunderstood, the weird ones, you know what I'm talking about. Like, they always try to mask the giant so they don't have to admit that you're a giant. Like, I don't know. But don't fight fire with fire. Fight fire with success. That's all I say. Like, they can think that you're slow, that you're weird. I would just walk through with my success. Yeah, okay. All right. I'm not going to do what you do, babe. I'm not going to say what you say. I'm not going to walk how you walk. I'm not going to dress like you dress. And leave me to my individuality. Okay? And you don't necessarily have to be book smart. You can be, live smart.
What?
Smart, motherfucker.
This is why I can see where they're coming from.
So this applies to anybody. Like, they try to play with you. Don't let them play with you. Just, you gotta show them that I'm not the one to play with. And if they're smart enough, if they're smarter than what they're trying to accuse you of not being, they'll back the fuck off. Okay? Until next time, y'all be safe out here.
I've contained my rage for as long as possible, but I shall unleash my fury upon you like the crashing of 1,000 waves! I am untethered and my rage knows no bounds!